Old Trafford. Manchester United 1, Crystal Palace 0. Great result for Manchester United. Even better from Manchester United today. I walked out of here feeling like we had just won 2 or 3-0, and that probably shows you how starved we have been of decent football here at Manchester United. Ralf Rangnick, before his debut here at Old Trafford today, has spoken about control. He wants to see this Manchester United team have control in possession, control out of possession, and that is exactly what we saw from Man United here today. Control all over the park. In the first half, I thought we were excellent in terms of performance. In the first half, I thought we dominated the ball. I thought we were playing much higher up the pitch. We had them boxed into the final third. And that was what the major change that I had noticed from Manchester United here today, was that our defensive line was playing much higher up the pitch. Maguire and Lindelof were on the halfway line. David De Gea at times was on the edge of his box. David De Gea had a nosebleed at times. That's how high up the pitch he was. So look, I thought that was the first obvious change. We are playing much higher up the pitch. We are making the pitch much smaller for our opposition, and as a result, whenever they got on the ball and boot the ball out or went to play a long pass out, Manchester United was straight back at them, because there was just space in behind. Their players weren't in behind. Now, if Zaha was to get a spin away or he was to make a good run, then we're in trouble a little bit. But Zaha never ever did that. AU never ever did that. And whilst there was a few moments, Zaha megged the low twice. He megged McTominay, I think. And Zaha did skill up a few people. While there were those moments, I don't think they ever caused us a threat. And I expected Crystal Palace team, Hudson Edouard coming on, Jordan Ayew, Wilfried Zaha, etc., to present us with much more problems, and they didn't today. So I thought that was down to the way Manchester United controlled the game, the way we controlled the game, as simple as that. And that was the key buzzword that Ralf Rangnick was using. So I think he'd be delighted with that performance today in the first half. There were times when our performance lacked a little bit, or we had a little drop off, or the passes would start going sideways, start going backwards. But I think that's to be expected in the early days of Ralf Rangnick, because this team still got to get fit in terms of playing the way he plays, getting up to those fitness levels that he will want them to have, and they'll still have to learn what to do on the ball, in and out of possession, in terms of what runs to make, in terms of the passing patterns that he likes to see, because you can tell it was just a case of today we're playing much higher up the pitch. You're going to be much more aggressive in terms of the press and the attack, and those were the major changes. But I thought our players stood up and were counted. When you look at Harry Maguire at the back, when you look at Victor Lindelof at the back, I thought they were excellent. Some of the ball from Victor Lindelof was really good too, and Harry Maguire defensively was pretty good as well. The fullbacks, I think Telles and Dalot were excellent. Diogo Dalot, fantastic for Manchester United today, and he would have been my man of the match if I didn't give it to who I'm going to give it to, because I thought Diogo Dalot did have a man of the match performance for Manchester United today. But the man that ended up getting the match winner for us will take my man of the match, and probably took the official man of the match as well, because he was excellent. And I said it on the kickoff, I've said it on Paddock, that one player that I think will be a success under Ralf Rangnick is Fred, because of what he wants to do and the way he plays. And when you look at, Pep Guardiola wanted him. When you consider that Pep Guardiola wanted him, you know what kind of football City would have been playing. So we would have been seeing a much better Fred, and I think that is exactly what we're going to see under Ralf Rangnick. So delighted with Fred's performance today, and then to pop up with the goal as well. He nearly had a goal in the first half. It was a good block by the defender as he took a shot which was heading for the corner. But then that goal, I thought he took a deflection and looped over the goalkeeper. That's how sweet he hit it, because I never expected him to be able to score from that position. So incredible goal from Fred. Match-winning performance all over the park, defensive, offensive. That is exactly what Ralf Rangnick would have wanted from him. Now, I do think Scott McTominay had an okay game, but in terms of on the ball, the distribution, not good enough. And we need to get someone better alongside Fred, who can distribute the ball a little bit better. Defensively, he was okay. He jumped into a few tackles, yes. but we need to see more quality from Manchester United players. So, I just want to see more. I just want to see more from McTominay. He's a good squad player to have at times, and he'll put in a good performance and he'll grab a goal against Leeds and that. But I just want to see a little bit more from him off the ball, defensively and offensively, in terms of showing for the passes and looking to get them. But again, look, he'll learn more under Ralph Rangnick. And whilst I don't particularly rate Scott McTominay, I do think he'll get better under Ralph Rangnick and his coaching. So, look, let's see. I think everyone starts with a clean slate, but let's see what he will do. But I just thought weren't good enough today in terms of on the ball and in possession. Ronaldo, I thought Ronaldo, in the second half, he was frustrating with some of his passes and stuff. But I mean, in general, he was pretty good. There was a ball from Delo today, which I thought was destined for his head. And he didn't really have a clear-cut opportunity to tuck away. But his performance in terms of the way he led the line, the way he worked hard, the way he put a shift in on and off the ball. I thought Cristiano Ronaldo was good. I thought Jadon Sancho was good. And I also thought Marcus Rashford had another average game for his level, for his quality. But again, part of it might be down to fitness and playing when you're just coming back from an injury, playing this Ralph Rangnick style of play, which is high energy, high pressing, high up the pitch, high octane football. You need to be fit. And that's one of the things that I noticed today. These boys' fitness levels need to take on a whole nother level. They need to be boosted again, because the fitness levels aren't quite there to keep this up for 90 minutes. But a great performance today from Manchester United, a controlled performance there from Manchester United today. Fred was my man of the match. Fantastic goal, fantastic performance from him. But there's so much more to look forward to from this side, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Ralph Rangnick can do with this Manchester United team. We got a game against Young Boys midweek now, and I think it's so good that we're through in the Champions League. We've got top spot wrapped up, because now we can almost use that game like a pre-season game. In terms of how we want to play, we can try some things out, etc., etc. So, yeah, man. Did you notice how wide we was playing for the whole game? Says Ash. Yes, I do. What's up, Dean? You good? What do you make of that?
Yeah, man. Well, after watching the coach's view and Rangnick, obviously I had my notepad and that out. It was good. It was good, isn't it? Like, I'm not gonna go into too much tactics, and obviously I'm UEFA A licensed now after watching the coach's view. But it was good. I was saying to you, the fact that we were just way further up the pitch, we was a lot further up the pitch, squeezing them up. I just thought it was a lot better, a lot more positive. I think we are susceptible to pace it going backwards, which I don't really think that Palace.
But we kept them quiet today.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I thought Zaha would have a lot more space and chances, but we kind of minimised what they could do, and then we wasn't great, but we did enough. We did enough in it. And again, I'm not gonna think that he's gonna come and absolutely transform this overnight, but there's positives going forward, and like I said, I don't know. I'm so glad we didn't have. I know Shaw wasn't playing. But that whole Shaw, the De Gea to Maguire to Shaw to back to
we
the
never
keeper.
saw that once today.
That's what I'm saying. We didn't see none of this. Keep having to spray it around the back four, and every time Maguire gets it, we turn back and we go back to Lindelof, and we didn't see none of that. Like I said, I think it is positive, innit? I get carried away, but it was better than. It's better than it's been, you know what I'm saying? Watford and all them games, isn't it? So it's
right,
good.
go finish your notes. I'm going to wrap this up. Because my hands are freezing. Guys, thank you for tuning in. That was Dean's thoughts. We're going to be back with Straight Up soon as well. So make sure you're checking that out. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Keep it locked. I'm out of here. Peace.